Now, number 4, this is an incredibly creative one. This has been working for some of my clients down in the States, and you wouldn't believe the effects of what's going on with this one. Number 4. What's up, guys? In today's video, I want to share with you the 5 videos you need to be creating as a real estate agent during the current pandemic. This is one of the most incredible opportunities, and some of the most influential entrepreneurs that I've been working with, like Gerard Adams, have been saying that this is actually the best time to be creating video content since Tai Lopez got started, which is crazy because he took the world by storm. Whether you like him or not, all that you can say is the fact that you've seen him everywhere. And what you're seeing right now is the fact that attention is so cheap. You've got a lot of the big brands that were previously saturating the market with their ad spend. You know, if you've got Coca-Cola spending $1 million a day and then you've got Mike Sherrard spending $10 a day, it's hard for your dollar to go very far. But because of the current situation, a lot of these big businesses are no longer spending huge budgets because there's so much ambiguity and volatility in what's going on that they're waiting to see what happens, which makes it an incredible opportunity for entrepreneurs and real estate agents like us in order to scale and separate ourselves from the pack. So during this quarantine time is one of the best times that you can start to reach out. However, there's certain videos you need to be creating because this is not the time to be doing videos like you would normally do. People are in a state of panic and chaos, and there's a lot of negativity going around. So I'm gonna share with you the 5 videos you can create during quarantine from the comfort of your house in order to start to drastically build a warm audience with your database. So let's get straight into it and share with you these videos. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I've been dropping daily videos, and I'm going to commit to do daily videos the entire quarantine. So if you just wanna give me a little thumbs up before we get started and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, it would really motivate me to keep putting up this amount of content during this time. But I'm committed to helping you scale your business during this crazy time because it's one of the best opportunities to grow. And I want to see you grow, not sit back like most agents are doing. This is a right time for you to explode and dominate and build momentum so that whenever this passes, you're going to be in an incredible position to skyrocket forward and start becoming the top producer that you want to be. So I'm excited to share these videos. I've shared some of these with those in my private mastermind. If you do want to join that, again, click the link below. It's only $1 to join. We've been jumping on weekly calls, and some people, actually most people, have been saying that just one of those calls has gotten them more value than $500 to $1,000 courses they've bought from other people on similar topics. So $1 to join. Hope you guys sign up because we're going full tilt ahead, and the agents that are in that group are absolutely exploding. So I'm super honored to have them in there. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into the videos that you need to be producing right now. During the quarantine, this is the best time. As Gary Vaynerchuk likes to say, he day trades attention. Well, right now, attention just became penny stocks. They're buying them for pennies on the dollar. So attention's cheap, and now it's time to capitalize on that. So let's get straight into that. Now, number 3 is going to come at you from left field. Make sure you stay tuned to hear that one. It's been one of the best in terms of engagement, but I want to make sure that you understand the foundational videos first before we jump into the creative ones. So the first one that you should be creating is videos on the market. So how is the market affecting buyers, sellers, and investors? Okay, so we all know what's going on in the market. Now, nobody has the answers. Nobody understands how long this is gonna last for. Nobody understands every single thing about it. But what we do understand is the information we have at hand. This is an incredible opportunity for you to be reaching back out to your clients. Oftentimes, we struggle, if you will, to get back in touch with our clients because our clients know every time they get a call from us, it's gonna be, hey, what's up, Joanne? Do you know anybody that's looking to buy or sell? Click. Well, right now we have an incredible opportunity and a great excuse to reach out to our clients and say, hey, do you need anything? Do you have any questions about what's going on? We understand that from a buyer's perspective, there is not going to be many open houses. Showings might be limited. From a seller's perspective, we understand that buyers aren't going to be as active right now. We understand from an investor's perspective, or sellers that were catering towards an investor buyer, that a lot of these investors had their money tied up in the stock market, and once the stock market kind of plummeted over the course of a couple days, a lot of these deals collapsed because they don't have the funds that they originally did. So it's an awesome opportunity for you to just give an update of how is the pandemic affecting your real estate market, good, bad, or ugly. Real estate agents in most of the states, as well as up in Canada, were deemed as an essential service. That's great news. But again, people are just looking for answers. Even if somebody wasn't looking to sell or to buy or to invest, a lot of people are genuinely curious about how this is affecting their market. And this is a great opportunity for you to reach out. A lot of agents right now are standing back. They're kind of sitting on the back burner waiting for good news. But people still want answers with what's available right now. So if you can be the agent in a time of chaos and negativity that reaches out and say, hey, I know there's a lot going on, but if you do have any questions or if you want to know how this is impacting your property, let me know and you'll be there. So these videos are essential. They've been getting a ton of views because of the fact that nobody's giving the answers. We have the information and no agents are sharing it. So if you make a video on how the pandemic, do not use the word of the situation because it will get your videos demonetized. But if you're using the Rona, again, make sure you stay clear of that in your video so that it doesn't get shadow blocked. But again, make sure you make a video about how it's impacting your market. This is an unbelievable opportunity for you to focus on the top of funnel, the cold audience, the people that have never heard of you before, because everybody has their go-to agent. But all those go-to agents right now are sitting back watching Netflix. So if you happen to be the one that is putting out value and giving context to the situation during this time, a lot more people are going to become interested in you. So while the others sit back, you should be giving answers. Now, what is the next type of video you should be doing? What's going on with the mortgages? Okay, so we've got mortgages here. Now, what's happening with the mortgages? There's all kinds of stuff you can talk about right now. The two primary ones is how the stimulus bill is going to be affecting mortgages in general, as well as 0% mortgages and the deferral payments, right? So I'm not going to get into that on this video. There's a lot of videos out there, but a lot of people that were in the buyer's situation want to know how they can leverage this, how they can use the rates that are very cheap right now, and why it still might be a great opportunity for them to get a deal. I hear a lot of people that were in previously very hot markets that are now, instead of having multiple offers, are able to get their buyers deals on properties below list price. So a lot of people, again, are looking for how these updates are going to affect them. If you just watch the news every day, Google real estate news, Google mortgage news or mortgage rates, basically all you have to do is take the update of the day, turn it into a video, and now suddenly people are much more inclined to watch a video than to just sit there reading some sort of blog or article on Wall Street Journal. Again, partner with the mortgage broker if you want, do a collaboration video, but a lot of people are looking for how they can leverage the updates that are coming out and some of the incentives that are going to be helping them, like the 0% mortgages. And I think this is an incredible opportunity for you again to say, hey, I know this isn't an ideal situation, but there's still great opportunity. So here's how you can make sure that you leverage that. Now, number 3, the one that I was talking to you about that is working extremely well with a lot of my clients that I'm coaching one-on-one across North America is the following. And this is, again, something that nobody else is doing. Positive things in your city. Now, what do I mean by that? Again, everybody's focusing on the negative right now. All people are talking about right now is the negative stuff and the jobless claims coming out and the stock market crashing, which I'm talking about too. But let's give some positivity and hope back to people. Wouldn't that be nice for a change? So what I'm educating a lot of my clients to do, and again, they're getting shared like crazy on Facebook, is to take a step back and say, here's 5 positive things happening in our city. We've got food bank drives, we've got people donating, we've got philanthropists, we've got charity work, we've got local businesses supporting local businesses right now in a time of need whenever they're struggling, because the stat coming out is that 1/3 of small businesses will not make it through this recession. Doesn't mean that they're going to open doors after the recession. It literally means they will never open again. So if you can share some sort of positivity in this time. You again are going to be seen as basically the neighborhood or community hero, trying to bring back something positive to talk about in a time where everybody's in such a negative mindset, they're demotivated and they don't know what to do. If you give some hope, you give a glimpse of what we can take pride in your local market, again, the people that have never heard of you before are going to say, hey, who's this guy or girl? What are they doing? Oh, they're a real estate agent. Wow, I didn't know realtors were doing things like that. I didn't know of this person before. So this is garnering a ton of attention from my coaching clients. It's working and it's getting a lot of shares because people in your community, in your city, in your market do want to share what's going on well in the world right now in a time of chaos. So if you can be the resource for that video and the catalyst for changing people's perspective of what's happening right now, you again are going to garner a lot of organic attention for something, a good deed, which is super incredible in a time where usually agents are just becoming recognized for their stats or their numbers. If you get recognized for a good deed and giving hope to a community, just wait and see what that's going to do for your business. Now, number 4, this is an incredibly creative one. This has been working for some of my clients down in the States, and you wouldn't believe the effects of what's going on with this one. Number 4, community Zoom calls. Now, let me explain what's going on here and why this is so special. Again, nobody knows the answers of what's happening. Nobody knows how long this is going to last for. Nobody understands how much of an implication this is going to have on the economy, when it's going to slow down, anything like that. But we do want to know and share each other's opinions. So what a couple of my friends, as well as coaching clients down in the States, have been doing is doing weekly Zoom calls with other members in their community. So if you have a community, one here is Auburn Bay that have done a lot of business in, and all they've done is set up an Auburn Bay weekly Zoom call where every week they just dial in, share if anybody needs help, if anybody has assistance to offer, what's going on, if they know anybody in the community that's been affected, and simply bringing each other together. And now they've got, one of my friends has well over 50 people that are actively coming in every single week onto these Zoom calls, and one is approaching 100 people. Now, let me ask you a question. When was the last time you had 50 to 100 people in your local community that have never heard of you before start to come together under your umbrella and see you and confide in you? Almost never. It's unheard of. So these Zoom calls are incredible because if you're the one that starts them, everybody's going to look up on your Facebook page or your Instagram what you do, and they're going to see that you're an agent, but you don't have to pitch that you're an agent. And that's why it works so well, because it's very organic. You're just simply bringing people together in a time of chaos. And that again is going to boast very well for your brand and your business once we come out the other side. Now, number 5, this is going to be a very easy one if you're looking for topics of what you should be creating videos on. And that is the following, which is economic updates. Again, one of the things that most agents struggle with is what videos should you be making? What topics should you be talking on? Well, Trump is basically giving you the answer, or Trudeau if you're in Canada. Ultimately, there's new news coming out every single day. So if there's any news that comes out that's going to be affecting the real estate market, whether it be directly, indirectly, immediately, or potentially in the long run, all that you need to do is make a video about how the latest news might impact the real estate industry. Again, we don't have the answers, but we do have resources that we can talk based on context and information on. So it makes it really easy. Every day I just look at the news, say, hey, what's going on in the market? How is this potentially going to affect buyers, sellers, investors, as well as the overall sales in the area? And you simply make a video update on that. People understand that no one's going to give them the golden nugget right now because nobody has it. But if you can be the one that's simply just providing updates on a frequent basis when everybody's looking for those answers, you are going to be the only one in your market doing this because most are sitting back, not doing a whole lot. So guys, there's the 5 videos you should be doing. Again, we'll do a quick recap, which is buyers, sellers, and investors, how this pandemic is affecting your market. We've got everything related to mortgages, including things like the 0% interest rates, deferral payments, and how the stimulus bill might be affecting mortgages. We've got positive things going in your city. This is one you have to do. We've got community Zoom calls, super creative, and finally we've got economic updates. So if you have any questions, and honestly I really want to know how this is affecting your market, so drop a comment below, let me know what's going on, how you're weathering the storm. We're all going to wait till the dust settles, but during that time, don't wait and do nothing, wait and be massively productive. So thanks so much again, dropping daily videos. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.